Welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K12. This is the Dallas Mavericks franchise. Andre Miller announced he will retire at the end of the season. This could be interesting now. Doc Collins steps in to join Sacramento. Frank Vogel is out, so fortunately, Kings will not again enhance SVC. Kings are improved right there last season. So, we're still the first place with 67-7, where no one cannot chase for number one, and now there could be the potential Western Conference Finals matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. As you see, Grizzlies and Suns, there could be the potential semi-final pay-per-view in the West. And you see the Lakers still the struggle for the number 7 and hopefully make it to the playoffs. And now, as you can see, Dallas Mavericks are down to the last 9 games remaining by the Mavericks. And on the other side, the East, there's not yet the clinch as Cleveland, New Jersey, Milwaukee, Chicago, Indiana, Toronto, Orlando in the hunt side, and New York. If Toronto lose against the Celtics, means that if the Raptors in and Knicks out, and alongside Celtics, it Hawks him out. So if Magic get into the playoffs right here, the playoff push, something happening right now and around the league. So good to go now, and for this game, a good game now. So we're gonna use another regular just like the last meeting. So we're gonna use the Grizzlies are the dark blue, and the Mavericks gonna use the white shirts. So that will do it for now. Here, Andre Clinching. We'll see you. We'll be right back after this, and enjoy the video.
Hello and welcome. Great to have you along here for the NBA on 2K Sports. The season is winding down. The NBA begins to look ahead to the playoffs. It's going to be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Dallas Mavericks. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Home court belongs to the Mavericks in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup live from the American Airlines Center in Dallas. Looking forward to the weekend. Great to have you with us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Glad to bring you the NBA. This is the first game in the Grizzlies road trip, and they're 18 games off the lead. Not the best team in the league for sure, but more than capable of winning on any given night.
This team has already played well, and it really believes that it can get business taken care of on the road, too. So they don't have any worries when they go away from home.
Not yet, anyway. But, that could change if the first few games on this trip don't go according to plan. And you know how it is, Clark. When you can get on a bad roll very easily, especially on the road.
On courtesy of State Farm, the starting group for the Grizzlies. Roy out there with Conley. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Gay in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Terry is out there with Devin Harris, and it's Carter in at the 3-side. On defense, Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, difficult loss. They played pretty well throughout. At the end of the game, they just couldn't finish it off, so difficult loss.
Yeah, they can definitely say it wasn't self-inflicted. I think it was just an excellent game from their opponent. And sometimes you just have to tip your hat to the other team.
Top loose. Lays out. Conley with it. He had 16 points in the win against Sacramento. 6 on the shot clock. Roy dishes to Conley. That's good from Conley. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Terry. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Nowitzki for 3. And this sure happens drops. Nowitzki's got himself on the board with 3 there. Unload from 9. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. But they get it back. The little screen on Nowitzki. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
He just lost track of where he was on the floor.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Price checked in. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Defeated by the Bobcats in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And it would be easy to criticize their defense in that game, so I guess that's what I'll do. They had very few answers for anything that was thrown at them.
That was what lost them the game, Steve, clearly. The defense, or lack thereof, couldn't apply any pressure. Didn't force any missed shots and really didn't offer any resistance at all defensively.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. He said that a key for this game is not giving away any easy looks as a defense. He told me, quote, they'll do enough scoring on their own without us making it easier for them. We have to work hard each time we defend our basket for all 4 quarters in this one. Consistency, guys, is what he's looking for.
Great, thank you, Doris. So a little bit worried, Clark, about containing the opposing offense today.
Well, they better be. I mean, they've got a lot of weapons and scoring threats over there.
Steve?
Well, the way they play, I mean, they come out hard out of the gates, and you've got to be prepared defensively. You've got to be on your toes and be ready for that onslaught that you know is coming.
And it's rejected. And so here's Dallas. Here's Carter. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
Guys, that's what he does. I mean, he excels at getting to the rim.
Gay against Terry. Outside for Roy. Working it around now. That's Jefferson outside. And that one's good.
He is not the guy you want to leave open behind the arc, guys. I mean, come on, you got to understand who you're defending.
That's good for Nowitzki. And the assist by Terry. 6 points for Nowitzki.
Right back with the triple.
9 for 9. How about a 3 for a 3, Steve?
Looks good from Jefferson on the assist by Conley.
Looking a little room service dime with that dish.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Nowitzki. 17 points for him last game against the Bobcats in Charlotte. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Mavericks, number 1. Second, the Grizzlies.
You know, Kevin, you look at both of these teams, and passing and ball movement have really become priorities, a focal point for both of them.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Howard comes in for Deshaun Stevenson, and Devin Harris is subbed in for Jason Terry. Memphis also making some changes. Leon Poe is checked in for Gasol, and Shane Battier subbed in for Rudy Gay. Carter with a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Roy. Goes up. Out to Battier. 3-pointer. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Battier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Harris.
Tell you what, there's not much you can't do out there, guys.
Harris against Conley. Devin Harris covering. Roy against Carter. Conley left side. Roy kicks to Battier. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open play.
And here's Carter. 5 points in the game. The pass to Harris. Over Conley. That's good for Harris. And the assist by Carter. Harris has got 5 points so far. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Conley against Harris. Here's Roy. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Roy's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Tipped. Carter with the 3. Good work defensively by Conley. Let's go. Battier. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And he nails the 3rd. Poke loose. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Grizzlies.
On tap next Monday, Ty Law
Johnson and the Denver Nuggets go up against Manu Ginobili and the San Antonio Spurs, live from AT&T Center. Don't miss it.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And Dallas has possession, trailing by 2. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gilroy, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Grizzlies thrive right now. We've got Rudy Gay, Marcus Gasol is out there with Luke Kennedy, and it's Steve Blake, and it's Bogans in at the two-spot.
He has lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
Back to Gay. Now Blake. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Blake.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
Now here is Harris. And Chandler throws it back.
On the front and back hoop.
Well played in.
That's got to be the case because that was impeccable timing.
That's a try. Again, Memphis.
Look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Outside Terry. It is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his own assist on the night. Good. Mavericks leading by 3. Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. Guarded by Blake. They get a hand on it.
Boy, you got to love that kind of anticipatory defense.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Good foul. Make them earn the free throws. Don't let this team win.
I like that. That's a smart foul. I mean, it's a lot easier to dunk it than it is to hit 2 free throws. Make them earn them at the strike.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Nowitzki comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Carter in for Deshaun Stevenson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jefferson comes in for Luke Bennett. And it's Roy in for Keith Bogans. Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. Carter outside, launches it. Basket is good. The assist for Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, these threes are picking him apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against him, all uncontested, and all are threes.
This team just looking to run at every opportunity.
Circles around him is what they're doing. I mean, pushing the tempo and really enjoying an advantage there.
So timeout called here. First for Memphis. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and on the offensive end, I thought all the pieces fit together almost perfectly for them.
Well, I certainly got to agree with that, Steve. I mean, they were really working well together when they had the ball. And that's always a sign of a team that has good chemistry.
Here's Gasol. Another touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter. He kicks it to Nowitzki. Jefferson out here. 10 points for Nowitzki.
Well, you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
It's 1-on-1. Harris outside. Gabe hits him up defensively. Kicks it to Carter. 5 to shoot. Over Blake. And there's Dirk Nowitzki. And the assist by Carter. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead. Memphis with the ball. 8-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Great open look there. Blake's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Mavericks lead by 7. Guarded by Harris. Play with it. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
Defense gave him more than enough space right there.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their heads together. That's the goal.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Chandler. And it's Howard in for Jason Terry. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Leon Pose checked in for Gasol. Battier comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Conley in for Steve Blake. Here's Nowitzki. He's got 14. Hits the outside fadeaway. Nowitzki's got 16.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from the mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points guys coming off that mid-range area jump shot? So it shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Deflected by Nowitzki. For 3. And there's Kevin Harris on the assist by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harris against Clark. He feeds at the post. It's up. Blocked. Now here's Nowitzki. Open look. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Nowitzki. And it's a 12-point Maverick lead. To stop the run, cut the bucket. 8 points for Brandon Roy.
Man, he continues to rack up the numbers.
Guys, I tell you what, this is as well-rounded.
Nothing can beat the NBA out in Philadelphia. It's the
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Here's Harris. Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Devin Harris is out there with Terry, and it's Carter in at the 3 spot. So round about there for the Mavericks.
Again, lackluster transition defense.
And, 7 of the last 10 points, Steve, they've given up have been off the fast break, so it's pretty easy to see the problem. Now you got to do something to correct it.
Here's Conley again, Memphis.
He worked his way around the bigger man and found the hoop. Great play.
Yeah, really nice play. Wasn't bothered at all.
Fires it up. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Conley. Stolen by Carter. Mavericks leading by 15. 3-pointer. And there's Kevin Harris on the assist by Carter. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Conley. Passes it to Wolf. Nowitzki with the steal.
I really don't like what I'm seeing in the last couple of possessions, Coach. 2 turnover points. Slamming it home off the alley-oop. Remarkable.
Well, his eyes got wide as he went up for that one.
And he timed his lead perfectly to meet the pass at the top of its arc.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he doesn't really like what he's seeing, and they're going to try to hash it out here.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. And you look at Nowitzki, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Three from Gay. Gets the bucket. Gay's got 5.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
Stolen by Jerry. Carter outside. Feeds it to Nowitzki. Over Jefferson.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, getting 4 of their
And the jam by Rudy Gay. Now Sprite slam cam to replay that one.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Carter kicks to Nowitzki. Buries it from 14 feet. Nowitzki's got 6 points in the quarter.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Roy against Terry. Harris against Conley. 2 on the clock. Over Harris. Harris knocks it loose. Mavericks leading by 17. Deflects the pass. Nowitzki kicks to Harris. It's stolen by Jefferson. Jumps up and Gay with the dunk.
Tell you what, they were in full attack. Oh, there on that fast break.
I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they got right after it. I see him.
And here is Harris. He's got 20. Conley picks him up. It's Terry outside. Next is Bill. The assist from Harris. 6 points for Jason Terry.
And the thing you notice, you look at the stat sheet, they have a lot more assists. That's been a factor.
Yeah, I like the fact they're moving the ball. Less ISOs, more ball movement, more player movement. It's a fun style to watch, commentate, and to play.
Now Harris. Right now averaging 21 points a game. One shot. Vince Carter the bucket. And the assist by Harris. Harris has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Into Marcus Hall. Dashes it down.
Well, I tell you what, there he is doing exactly. What he does best.
Clark, his best is about as good as it gets.
No, definitely when it comes to elevating, we know that.
Channing Fries checked in for Dallas. Howard comes in for Jason Terry. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Shane Battier is checked in for Jefferson. Edge Brogan's in for Brandon Moore. Now here's Nowitzki. 22 points for him. Lets it go. Vince Carter the bucket. And the assist by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 7th assist of the game with that first one. Conley against Harris. From the arc. And Bogans gets it to go. Bogans got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harris passes to Nowitzki. Carter outside. Here's the 3. That drops and comes off an assist from Jay Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got assist number 8 now. On the night. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gasol backing down. Up with it. Takes it off the glass. Gasol's got 8 points.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there. So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, the defensive effort and intensity has been fantastic, and you can tell he's really inspiring his team with his play.
Yeah, his emotion and his production. He's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and he's really made a statement with his defensive effort.
And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
The NBA regular season draws nearer to a close. Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. It's the NBA next Sunday.
It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark Report. Hi, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game, with that push we saw. Their advantage was built through their defense, namely that great second quarter when nothing got by them. They parlayed that great run into the lead they now have. Can they keep it? We'll see.
Thank you, Doris. They made a statement with that big run, Clark.
They sure did. I mean, actually, this team has what I like to call vertability.
That's becoming one of our trademarks.
I think the defense was sort of shell-shocked by that spurt ability. They were real.
So on the floor for Memphis. Jefferson out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Leon Pope. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Conley in at the right.
Yeah, he made the D look non-existent and foolish there.
Here's Conley. Terry covering. Conley dishes to Roy. He dishes it to Poe. They're moving it around. Jefferson kicks to Poe. Play with it. Outside for Jefferson. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got 4 assists now tonight.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range. That's his first turnover of the game, so for the most part, he's run the offense pretty well. Now, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert at the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal.
Stolen by Michael Conley. The Grizzlies trail by 14. And Brandon Roy, the bucket on the assist by Conley. That's 10 points for Brandon Roy. Outside Terry, gets the bucket. Here's Conley. Timeout call for the Grizzlies.
I think Coach saw a couple of things you wanted to correct. We got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki's checked in for Fry. Carter comes in for Josh Howard. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Deshaun Stevenson. Then for the Grizzlies, Marc Gasol is checked in for Poe. Gay comes in for Shane Battier. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Mike Conley. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Roberts was giving to his team. So you guys look lethargic out there and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Nowitzki outside. Harris outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play is Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Blake for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help him out if he was a bit more assertive.
Blake with the steal. And here comes the break. Jefferson down low. Guarded by Harris. Jefferson's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 15. Carter, started by Blake. A nice shot by Carter.
You know, when he plays well, generally the team does too, and it's exactly what we're seeing here today.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Shannon Fries checked in for the Mavericks. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Memphis. Here is Conley. Devin Harris covering. He gathers. Conley gets the bucket.
You know, it is really hard to miss shots that close to the basket.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. Just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense. Because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
Harris outside. Carter outside. Stolen by Gay.
I'm not sure what they're thinking offensively. Poor decision on that pass.
That's the alley-oop pass. And they get in the way. Looked like the alley-oop attempt that time. Outside Jefferson. Fires the 3. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Mavericks leading by 12. Harris outside. Nowitzki for 3. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Nowitzki's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Conley. And another basket for Memphis.
They could have used this run a while ago. It may not make much difference now.
Yeah, they hit that snooze button a little too much because they showed up late to this game.
They're just pulling away here now.
Yep, no doubt about it. They're sprinting to the finish line.
Here is Conley. Devin Harris covering. Gabe passes to Bissell. Stolen by Carter. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Looks like it's over. Double-digit margin, clock running down. Just take care of the ball now.
Yep, it's a simple equation. This one's over. Use the clock and take care of the orange.
Here's Harris. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The dish to Nowitzki. He's up against Gasol. Nowitzki, good.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one's over.
That one goes. Count it.
Wow, he is just burying shot after shot from long range.
And he'll keep calling and begging for the ball, I'm sure.
Here's Fry. That's good. And the Mavericks lead by 17. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay, so the Mavericks are locked down into the playoffs. So now we've clinched the best team in the NBA, secure. So we won by 17 points. Dirk Nowitzki 31-11. Carter got 28 and Harris got 22 and 16. Jefferson's got 19. Move on other side. The Hornets lose to Sixers 31 points by Lou Williams, 27 points by Randall, 23 points by Redick, and 32 points by Gordon. Heat beat the Blazers 33 points by Wade, 24 points by Ellis, and 21 points by LeBron James. Aldridge got 21 and Randolph got 20. Nets beat the Raptors 25-23 with Lopez and Williams, 29 points by Valanciunas. Pistons beat the Hawks 23 points by Augustine, 21 points by Arenas, and 27-11 by Scola. Nuggets beat the Cavaliers 32 points by Jerron Green, 21 and 10 by Bogut, and Richardson's got 24. Richardson's got 24. Jamieson's got 22. But despite, so the Cavaliers are also, so it looks like the Cavs are in the playoffs, but despite lost to the Nuggets, actually. Spurs beat the Knicks 34-10 by Ginobili, 25-11 by Duncan, 37 points by Stoudemire, and 33 points by Carmelo. Jazz beat the Kings 40 points by Jefferson, 26 points by Fairmont Felton. Millsap got 22, 11-10 by Lynn, and 36-9 by Stuckey. Rockets lost to the Thunder by 1 point, 37 points by Kevin Durant, 24 points by Russell Westbrook, 22 points by Corey McGinty, and 41-9 by Kevin Martin. Celtics beat the T-Wolves. Kevin Love got for 24, 22 points for Rubio, 25 points by Jarvis Smith, and Pierce got 23. Lakers haul up by Warriors, 28 points by Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant got 22, and Curry got 37, and Young got 25. Armar, Sixers, and Legends is won alongside Gem winning Game 1. Magic beat the Wizards, Barbosa's got 19, Johnson's got 28, and 24-9 by Andre Iguodala, Aaron Brooks got 23, and the Clippers lose to the Suns, 22 points by Nash, and 32 points by Griffin. Move on April 6th, continue Game 2 of the D-League playoffs. We got the Knicks Bobcats and Sixers Bulls, and real life they got TNT is the Bulls Nets, and they got the Spurs Thunder. It's gonna simulate right there. It's gonna win here today. We got the Knicks, Wizards, Skyforce, Toros stay alive, Jam and RG, Jam and Bulls. So I'm just gonna a great game here actually inside. April 7th. Actually we're gonna check out the blue box score. But Walker got 25, Robertson's got 20, Anthony got 34-10, and Steinmeier got 32. And then Boost beat the Sixers 27 points by Booster, 25 points by Hamilton, and 28 points by Williams, and Danny Green got 22. Move on April 7th. The do or die game. We gonna have a do or die matchup. We got T-Wolves, Jazz, Warriors, Blazers, Suns, Thunder, Armor, Wizards, Skyforce, Sixers, Legend, Toros, Grizzlies, Wizards, Cavaliers, Magic, Bulls, Raptors, Nuggets, Mavericks, Spurs, Hornets, Rockets, Clippers, and Hawks, Pacers. So ESPN they got the Bulls, Raptors, and Nuggets, Mavericks. So ESPN we got Suns, Thunder, and Nuggets, Mavericks. In real life on ESPN, that was Flex first. That got surprisingly the Rockets, Blazers out to replace the Thunder, Pacers subbed out. And in second game it was the Heat. First one, the Rockets, Blazers was Flex changes to Thunder, Pacers. Then second, that was the Heat, Bobcats, where it was the replaced. The Grizzlies, Lakers were replaced by the Rockets, Blazers, and the Heat, Bobcats was replaced to the Thunder, Pacers. Second, the playoff picture, and that's also in the playoffs with the number 3 seed. Cavaliers are third 2 seeds, despite lose to the Nuggets, Bucks, Bulls, Pacers, Magic, and the Knicks. So still alive with the Raptors and Celtics and the Hawks. Don't be collapsed right there. And then on the West, still not yet to clinch as Lakers hold off, and you see Jazz, Rockets, and still alive. So Clippers, Jazz, and Rockets are still alive for the playoff berth. Lakers is still hopefully to get in 6th seed, with the Nuggets are 6th seed. So the Spurs are the 5th seed. So Suns are in the 2nd seed back on the loss column right here. This could be a showdown between Suns and the Lakers. Unlikely the rivalry. It's gonna be interesting. So let's check out the standings right there last season. It could be potentially if the clinches are already clinched now if they lose. So power rankings, check out the power rankings. Phoenix is up to number 3, Thunder is up to number 4, Spurs is up to number 5, Grizzlies up to number 6, down to number 6, Cavaliers down to 7, Nets stay with the 8, Magic 9, Nuggets 10, Lakers 11, Bulls down to 12, Pacers up to 13, Bucks down to 14, Jazz down to 15, Hawks up to 15, so Hawks down to 16, Celtics still up to 17, Knicks down to 18, Clippers remain 19, Raptors still at 20, and Rockets, Blazers, Warriors, Wizards, Hornets are moving and stay here, Bobcats, except with the Timberwolves and Bobcats, Sixers, Pistons, and Kings. And check out the players of the week, our new updates. So it looks like it's Darren Williams and Kevin Martin again. Another Darren Williams and Kevin Martin again. How many times Kevin Martin? And the MVP races is still remaining. Team record at the end right there. Let's see what's going on around the league. We're almost there to the push to the playoffs. We're down to the last 8 games remaining before the reaching the playoffs. Continues the top power rankings. Kmart and Williams. So looks like the playoffs are around the corner. So now we're up against the Jason Kidd traitor with the Denver Nuggets. It's gonna be a good game now. On the end of the file now, we're gonna check the save files as the playoffs are around the corner. We'll finish this off this season. That will do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. We'll see you tomorrow up against the traitor Jason Kidd of the Denver Nuggets. Sign up and peace out. Good night, everyone, and thanks for watching.